Alright, so let's make some final adjustments. I hesitate to say final, but just go ahead and tweak his body a little bit more so that some of the detail that we have in the face we can kind of see everywhere else on his body. So let's go ahead and get right to it. And one of the things I really would like to see is a collarbone in here, which we just do not have at the moment. He's got no semblance of a collarbone whatsoever. So I definitely want to fix that. Really don't have a butt. His stomach is really don't have. I mean, he just doesn't have any detail anywhere. He's still kind of in his basic form where we have one segment on each limb, which is just not enough. So what we're going to do is in our edges, we see we've started from the hand. We have an edge that goes nowhere, so I'm going to pick on this edge right here and ring, and we see that goes right up to here, which is fine, so we'll connect. I'll do the same thing on this wedge, ring and connect, and you can see it stopped there, so I'll just go ahead and continue it. It stopped because of this edge right here, because it hit this edge and there was 1, 2, 3, this extra vertice right here didn't know where to go, so there was 5 polygons on this 5 vertices on this polygon, so it didn't know how to go. So that's why it stopped there and we had to manually finish it. Now we just select on these two, hold control, select them both, and do our connect. Or you can use your cut tool. So we need to do the same thing here. Ring and connect. Come in, connect. Ring, which goes all the way down this side and then back up the middle. Connect. And let's come in here, and so now the arm is complete, or I don't want to say complete, is ready for more adjustments. I'm going to go into edge mode, and let's ring and connect there. And now I'm just going to kind of go around and ring and connect a lot of his appendages where I know there's just not as much detail as I want. Ring connect. So we're just basically subdividing it. And then we'll come right across the feet. Ring connect. We'll go right down the middle. See, that comes all the way around there. Connect. That worked out pretty good. That worked out really good, actually. So he's now pretty well subdivided. Pretty happy with the way this is looking. So I'm going to come in and we'll start making some adjustments. And this is about the area where I want to see that clavicle, which I'm just not seeing, so I'm going to cut it in. And I'm going to cut it in like this. So notice I just cut it in the shape of the clavicle like I would, the way I would like to see it. Obviously it's not kind of flowing anywhere. We not really sticking too well to the quads, to the quad theory. But we go back and we start making those adjustments. This guy can come there. This guy can go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one could come here. We got to try right here, but that's okay. We got to try there too. I might even come in like this. Okay. And we'll hold control and do the remove on this one so that it gets rid of that vertex. So quad, 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 quad. Okay. And just got this one triangle right here. And this guy goes off into nothing. I think what I'm going to do, hold control and remove this one. And I think I'm going to cut in like this. Just to end that one, because, well, I got some ideas on what I want to do, but nothing really definite at the moment. Set this back here and just moving these vertices, making some adjustments. So this is going to be his clavicle. I want to see more definition around here. And I'll just take that one there, because this edge is going to drop down like that. And that's too much. Just a little bit of a clavicle, just enough that I can see that it's there. This is now bothering me. I'm going to remove that. Yeah, see, it doesn't bother me. I don't see any weird things going on in that mesh around there, so it's okay. Especially I know I'm not taking this guy into ZBrush or anything, so I'm pretty much just going to model him right here in Max. So I'm not too worried about it. Let's get his trapezoids. Get them working a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go around and deboxify, which y'all have heard me talk about this enough at this point. You should know what I'm talking about. Hopefully I don't have to explain it. If you made it this far, you should be good. I'm gonna pull this one out, and I'll pull these. So even doing that deboxifies it. Don't like to boxify, and take just this one, push that in, push those out. Now he's got some muscular little legs. Figure out where this guy's kneecap is. Probably right about there. So I'm going to chamfer. And I'm going to cut across like that. Pull that out. Those are his knees. I can clearly tell that now. And we'll just go around, pull out these edges. Okie dokie. Alright, let's see what we can do for his booty. I think, let's try, and this one's going to need to come out some. And one of the things I got to keep in mind is that he is going to be wearing pants, so now he's got a little booty. Big old space running in here. Ring and connect. Because that feels like that's a little too depressed in for me. I'll just take this one. Okay, so now just do our reorganizing, trying to keep them uniformly dispersed. Give them a little bit more of a pot belly. This one out. Just trying to get it uniform. Okay, so all of this actually going to be his chest muscles, his pectoralis. So what I want to do, I can see a couple more things I want to get set up. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to, first off, let's pull this down. Okay, and I want this coming down. This edge can go away. I'm going to end that one there. And then I'm going to come along. I'm going to end that one right there just for the time being. Just to give me a chance to kind of see how some of this mesh is going to lay out for me. Not going for crazy chest muscles. I guess in my head I always kind of saw this as like a pygmy or something. Okie dokie. So let's see if we can give him some shoulder muscles here. Okay, I'm going to come in and we're going to, one of the things that I want you to be conscious of as you're modeling is kind of like in chess, to be a good chess player you generally should see a few moves ahead of where you are. And that's what I want you to start thinking about and trying to be aware of when you're modeling too, is seeing a few moves above where you are. Like right now, one of the things that I was seeing was his arms just weren't giving me a shape, so I was seeing into the future basically, and seeing myself coming here, ringing, connecting, and doing that to give him, the start of some muscles around his biceps while maintaining the definition in the shoulders and everything. So, like I said, just something that, I want you to start to be thinking about as your model. I know he has an elbow, and apparently this is the bend of his arm, so I'm going to ring, and this time I'm going to go to settings because I think I want to do 2. Yeah, I'll just do one and slide it up this way. And now I'll scale this one in. Okay, his elbow is going to come from this vertice, basically the same way we did our kneecap. Just going to spread these out a little bit, get them prepared for the elbow. So we will chamfer it. And I'll go ahead and go ahead and do that real quick. And let me just go ahead and extrude out for the elbow. Something like that. And then we'll scale that down. And we see it's really hard in there, the separation, because we don't have our smoothing groups. So I'll just go in and let's put them all in the same. So now he's got an elbow. And actually I can see I need to just make those cuts like we did on the knee, right across here and right across there, so we can pull this vertex out like that. Now he's got himself a knobby little knee, or knobby little elbow. But he's definitely taking on a lot more shape now, and in the next one we're going to just define the muscles a little bit more and start putting some clothes on them. So we'll see you next time.